the Bandit's Trans Am from the movie Smokey and the Bandit.
This is the actual car.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Look up here and see.
What's going on, guys? I'm Justin Swanstrom. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So today we are up here in Ocala, Florida. I have lived in Florida my whole entire life. I did not know this place was here. You can see all these antique cars behind me. I got my dad up here. He actually brought me up here because if you've seen in previous videos, he is building a C10 truck. He needed to come up here. We're at National Parts Depot. We had to get some parts for the truck. Coming up here, he came back to the house. He said, dude, you have to go up here. You have to shoot a video. You have to show the fans what I saw today. So he brought me up here. We're going to go around. We're going to look at some of these antique cars, try to get some of the guys here to talk about them and just show y'all what's going on.
I don't actually, I don't know. I don't know what year they make these.
I know Donald's dad's got a 06. This thing right here goes for, I think this thing's around 350, 400. Some of them $500,000.
One Tony Gagne took one of these and twin turboed it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's all me right there.
How much do you think that goes for?
I don't know. I mean, it's probably a $25,000, $30,000 truck for sure.
Camper special.
Oh yeah. So F-250. That's a stout truck right there. That's when they built trucks.
Oh yeah.
What about this one?
This is a 71 C10. This is the same truck I'm building. Mine's a 70. I mean, that's what I'm getting all my parts for right now is this.
Look how clean it is inside.
Oh, dude, it's beautiful. This thing is nice, man. I'm partial to these Fords, though, man. I'd like to get me an old Ford like this.
What are these things called?
That's a Thunderbird.
Where?
Oh, Super Coupe.
Someone really drove that back in the day?
Oh yeah. Yeah, not that long ago.
That's not too old, though, man. That's
probably
90s.
80s,
I was going to say late 80s, early 90s.
Yep, late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
It's got a turbo on it.
Hey, there's a cool car down here. Check this one car out. It's one that...
I like the one up there, the Back to the Future, only because I've only seen the movie.
Yeah. Well, that's...
That's a McLaren.
Yeah.
We'll have to go up there and look at that one here in a little bit.
One car down here that Ford tried to put in production. They didn't pass it off. And they booted that thing and it ended up here.
It's supposed to be scrapped. It's a one-off car.
So nobody else has it.
It doesn't exist.
And I'll be honest with you, Ford did right because it's an ugly son of a bitch.
And they just bought it because it was a one-off deal?
It's a one-off deal. Nobody else got it.
That's actually pretty cool. Turning? Or turn?
It's a neat little deal.
That's a Ford too?
Mm-hmm. Right here.
Look at this thing.
What's up with that glass? Why is it orange?
It's not orange. It's like smoked red. Oh, no, that one's orange. I thought you were talking about this one.
That's pretty cool little tint on that window over there.
Looks futuristic.
Dude, that thing looks like it's not made.
That's a Mercury.
Not made for its time yet.
No.
Yeah, this deal here is ugly.
Yeah.
What do they call this thing?
I don't know. It's a
this car
1984 prototype, one of a kind.
Sorry. This car don't exist. Was destroyed in 1984.
That's some cool shit.
1984 prototype, one of a kind.
Look at the Baja prototype or whatever Chevrolet.
It's even got that orange tint window on it too.
Yeah, this is like the what are those Fords they make? Raptors? This is like the old version of Chevrolet though.
This truck down here. No, this one.
The red one?
Yeah, this is a prototype vehicle as well.
Oh yeah, this is a Ford.
I'm glad they didn't come out with that one.
It's all plastic.
When did they decide they were going to do this one?
Well, couldn't have been that long ago.
I mean, that's probably somewhere in the mid 2000s. You know, but looking at those doors and that, probably anywhere between 2007 to 2010, somewhere in there, 2012. These little Cyclones were fast back in the day.
All-wheel drive turbo?
Yeah.
All-wheel drive turbo?
Mm-hmm.
Those things would get it back in the day. That little V6 turbos on.
All right, well, let's go back up to the antique stuff.
I kind of like the modern stuff too, you know.
They say those wheels with the little white trim on the outside, they're pretty expensive.
That's it. What we got new right there.
Are you from Florida as well?
Yeah, I'm originally from Tampa.
Okay.
Good looking old El Camino.
2005. Next right there. That's a bad dude right there. See, that's another turbo charged vehicle.
I know this one.
Oh yeah.
What the hell is that thing?
It's like a 51 to 55. I don't know exactly what year it is, but it's somewhere in that area. Oh, 50, probably a 53 Ford or something.
You gotta clean the interiors though.
Yeah, that's not factory though. That's somebody's
No.
redone that. So that.
Matter of fact, I think the owner Jim, I think he had this trucker stored. I
mean, I like
Couple
that.
years ago,
This is kind of what
driver.
I'm looking for, a truck like this. But I would want more of the factory deal. I don't want the aftermarket like that. Still nice, but I mean, I'm saying just for preference, I want the more original deal. Cars in this place, Bill.
Dude, I'm kind of out of breath walking through here. Where?
Right there.
How much do you think this one goes for? That's crazy.
Just setting up in here,
I think we need a new sponsor.
catching some AC.
Maybe he'll let us just drive one to the track. Why did they draw on this one?
This car was like a donation type car,
Yeah?
and it's just got a bunch of people, a bunch of famous people. It's got Muhammad Ali. It's got Lucy from I Love Lucy.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's a nice looking old Lincoln right there.
You said this place is 500,000 square foot?
Yes, 500 and change.
And it's all AC.
Mm-hmm.
How long has this place been open, or how long has he been in business?
This building's been here since I believe 2000.
Shit, there's more buildings?
Come check out this Mach 1.
The original MPD was in Gainesville.
So,
It was just a small little.
Oh man,
small
this is
little
nice
warehouse.
right here. This is a Shelby right here, fastback. This is nice. That's big money right here. Shelby GTR 500 KR. That car is money right there. Big money. Big money. It's got the 428 coverage in it. This is big money right here.
how much do you think it goes for?
Shit, I'll bet you it's a $150,000 car. Guarantee it. Probably, maybe even more than that. I don't know. I saw some of them selling them auctions. This thing may even sell for $500,000. That's the real deal. There's another 429 ball right here in Mark 1.
What do they call this car?
What that thing is.
It's the.
I know it's the Back to the Future deal.
I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's on top of my head.
The
What the hell, don't it?
I thought it was.
Yeah. Oh, McLaren.
That wasn't that hard.
I was way off.
I was saying DeLorean.
That's the nicest
You know,
car
my-
in here.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is a
DeLorean.
DeLorean. You're right.
See, I don't even know the stuff.
Hey, you hear me, Justin?
What?
That's the nicest car in here, right here. And
What about this one over here? That's didn't you say it's a 300
hey, if I could pick any car in here, this would be the car I pick, right?
official pace car for what? Oh, Indianapolis 500. May 29th of 1994.
Man, that thing is so nice.
God, that's crazy. Where's the one that you were telling me about? That's
Right,
the
right.
300
This burgundy one down here.
you said 300 million or 300? What'd you say?
GT350, this is pretty good money right here on this one too.
300 million.
300 millionth vehicle Ford built, boys.
Come look at those 6-cylinders, Justin. You don't even be seeing motors like this.
I don't even know what one looks like. What's the little?
Got no points distributor in it. She's got a little Viking Advance on her still. Oh, 200, 6-cylinder.
So how many cars do you think you got in there?
300 6-cylinders.
In here,
Is there like a total count for how many he's bought?
I have no idea, but there's probably
a ton of them. There's probably 250 cars in here, I'd say, don't you say?
Oh yeah, I mean easy. I've never really counted them, but I know there's a lot.
300 for sure.
What's this stuff over here on the wall? Lincoln Mercury
Championship cars.
Championship Leader Conference 1930 Lincoln. This place is nice. I didn't even know this place was in here.
So your dad
Like,
said he's like,
I didn't even know this place was here. We drive by here all the time.
You should go video that Shelby real good, all the way around it. That's the best car in here, I swear to you.
This green one right here?
Yeah, that was a bad boy.
Isn't this the same car that was in that Gone in 60 Seconds?
Yeah. That is a badass car right there. And just because it's a GT500KR, that's why this thing's high dollar right here. I'd hate to even say what that car goes for. I mean, on the way these auctions are today, it's probably a $500,000 car right here.
Why is that steering wheel like that? Is that how they make them?
Yeah. It's probably a $500,000 car. And I'm telling you right now, this thing got serious paint job on it too. But I mean, it's such an expensive car. It's why this thing's quality. That thing is badass. Look down in there. Unbelievable, man. I didn't even see that car this car the other day when we was up here. I don't know how I walked by that.
And I love that color too.
What's up, guys? So where we're at here, we're at the National Parts Depot. I got online, I bought an old 70 C10 pickup truck, and I was doing some reconditioning on it, remods on it. So I want to do some restoration on it, and I got a guy that's going to do me some paint and body work. It had a little bit of rust on the bottom of the doors and bottom fenders, so I wanted to get new parts for it, and that way when I put the truck back together, it's all steel. So my paint guy, he gave me a book catalog, which was to this place here, which is National Parts Depot. And so I looked up some parts in that, and I reached out online and said, hey, I need, anybody know where I can get some parts? And Joe actually sent me a message and said, hey, I work for a place that has every part for that truck. And then of course, several people also got online and said, yeah, you got to get the parts from there. So like I said, I got a catalog from them. I looked up, and when I originally got the catalog, I got a catalog just for all the Chevy trucks. So, basically from whatever, I'm 1940 to current, they have parts for the Chevy trucks. So I kind of, at first I thought, well, that's what this place was, So I didn't realize it though when I came up here. They basically have parts for just about any car, truck, restoration. They have all of it. I mean, Mustangs, you name it, Ford, Chevrolet, Dodge, they have them all. So I thought it was just for the trucks. So when I got up here, I did a walkthrough, and I kind of went through the showroom floor, and Joe walked me around, showed me there. If you can kind of look over there, there's probably, I don't know, probably about 350,000 square foot of nothing but parts over there, where they got parts to come in and out. They have a big loading dock out there with, I don't know, probably 10 or 20 semi-trailers. They move parts in and out. I think they have, how many stores did you say they had? 3 or 4?
We have 4.
4 stores?
We have Florida is headquarters. We got a store in North Carolina, one in Michigan, and one in California.
So y'all basically got everywhere.
Right. We cover all the
areas.
Right.
So, and like I said, once I met with Joe, I kind of placed my order. I got my order for my parts, and then I kind of walked through the place, and I was blown away. Me being in Florida, and I'm only an hour from here, I never ever knew this place existed. It's literally off the interstate. I mean, you can see it like when I showed it to you. I mean, now that I know, every time I come by here, I'll look this way. So it's centrally located in Ocala, but it's literally just a tick off the interstate. So, but the size of the place is really honestly breathtaking. That's where you wouldn't know this place until you came in, and I got the pleasure of being able to walk back here and look at all these old cars. A bunch of them are hot rods, some of them are antiques. Some of them take me back to my days when I was in my early 20s. I mean, there's a bunch of cars out here that my dad, of course he's not here anymore, but my dad would love to see some of these cars. I mean, I don't know how many cars are here. Joe doesn't really know either, but there's got to be at least 300 plus cars in here.
At least.
You know, and they got some nice old trucks.
Y'all
Some
ever
of
do
them
walkthroughs or anything for like people outside?
We do. It depends on how busy the sales guys are up front, of course. But back when we done the car shows that National Parts Depot put on, you know, on those days, the collection was open for people to come in and you know, and
That's pretty cool, right
look
there.
at the
Yeah,
cars.
and so these cars too, I was asking Joe, these are basically the owner's personal collection of cars. Rarely do they sell any of them, so when they buy them, they get one out of an auction, you know, they come here and that's their home. Some of these cars been here a very, very long time, you know. Once in a while, I guess if the money's right, they'll probably sell a car, but primarily they don't advertise anything for sale in here. This is just their personal collection of cars.
Big ass garage.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, this thing is a big shop right here. But like I said, you know,
And y'all are open how much? Like how many days a week?
7
What's your
days a
time?
week.
7 days a week.
24 hours
Oh,
a day.
Lordy.
Somebody's here.
So this thing don't shut down. Is that all the stores are like that, or just this
no,
one?
just Florida.
Okay.
Well, this is your main distributor too, though.
Right.
So a lot of these parts that come out here can go to other stores too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they're able to order anything from y'all. Like, is there something that maybe y'all don't have, or can y'all get anything?
We can pretty much get anything. There's not too much that we don't.
They have. You can also, like I've looked online. You can get catalogs from them online, and up front in the showroom, you'll see all the catalog books. I mean, Ford trucks, Chevrolet trucks, Ford cars, different years. I mean, they have a bunch of catalogs, and when you thumb through them, you'll see, man, they have so much stuff for these. Like the old truck that I'm doing, I ended up getting. I got 2 front fenders, 2 doors, 2 replacement doors, and I got a tailgate. All those had a little bit of rust on them, not a lot, but you know, I want to clean the truck up, and if I ever decide I'm going to sell it, I don't want anybody to say there's rust in the truck. So the truck will be 100% rust free. We're going to repaint the truck, clean it up. I got all new emblems for it. I got a new grill. There's nothing wrong with the grill I took out of it, but the grill I took out kind of faded a little bit on the paint. So I got a brand new grill for it. All new lights, side marker lights, all the lights are tail lights, brake lights, all the trim's new. So, you know, the truck with a clean paint job and all new trim and everything on it, it should look pretty good. The truck has its factory AC, factory power steering, power brakes. The only other thing I'm gonna do to it, I'm probably gonna put a 3-inch lowering kit on with the springs, lower the truck down just a little bit, and I'm gonna put some disc brakes on the front. And other than that, I'm just gonna drive it and have a good time with it.
You have any old vehicles or no?
He's got a race car, so he's poor like me.
What do you have?
I got 89 Fox.
There you go. Hell yeah.
He got Abby building a motor, so he's got good engine builder down there. Same one that builds J.R. Gray's motors.
What are you doing, small block or? Yeah. Hell yeah.
So his brother collected, that's another cool thing. His brother,
Dad's brother or the?
Yeah, the dad's brother.
so he collected cameras. And you can start from this end. Look at these old clocks, cameras, all this stuff down here. This is some cool stuff right here.
These are all cameras?
Mm-hmm.
Looks way different than what I'm shooting with.
Oh yeah. Come look at these cameras right here. You can see a bunch of them. Now these up here are kind of more modern, my era, you know, cameras I grew up with.
Do they still do that now or?
Nah, these things are a thing of the past.
And how old's the dad?
Probably early 70s, probably.
Yeah, early mid 70s probably.
This is what I should have got you
see
for a race car. I should have got you something like this. Probably saved me a whole lot of money.
I could see
Let
you
Fred
driving something like
Flintstone.
this.
I would ride this thing. I'm not lying.
Does it run or do you kick it?
Well, I have no idea.
I don't even know how you start.
No,
What would
we
you
gotta
do?
We gotta do the Flintstones here. You gotta pedal this bad boy.
Pedal where?
Hey.
You just kick it?
Yeah. Steering. Put the pedal in there.
Oh, it's got a little motor in there, but you gotta spin that bitch.
Look at this one right here. I would straight up drive this. I swear to you, bro. I would drive this thing anywhere, man. I would love driving stuff like this.
That's how you crank this one too. You spin.
Get that. They got like an old pony motor. Get in there, hand crank them.
Wow.
This one they made cars, man. Like this is the coolest shit.
So what is
out.
that registered as? What kind of who company?
I don't know what kind it is.
Probably a Ford or something. I have no idea.
White sewing machine.
White sewing machine.
That's who made this one.
Look at this place, dude.
So the mid 80s, definitely there. Probably 84, 85.
This is the sales counter, showroom area.
Yeah.
Trans Am?
This is the Bandit's Trans Am from the movie Smokey and the Bandit.
This is the actual car.
Wow. Look up here and see.
This Firebird has been documented as very first Y84 special edition Trans Am produced in GM's Van Nuys assembly plant. I think that's how you say it. The car was presented to Burt Reynolds as a gift for Pontiac Motor Division, gratitude for the success of the first Smokey and the Bandit motion picture. It was repainted once, otherwise it is 100% original and unrestored. Its original Florida registration and Burt Reynolds' name is kept on file at NPD. 400 cubic inch V8, boys. That's crazy. So you actually drove in this one? How much do you think that thing goes for?
Now that he's dead too, probably a lot.
That's serious right there.
But anyways, just built by the hour, you know, from 7 till I guess 1 o'clock. Now see, this is like your car Armageddon. This is the Mustang Edge.
Yeah.
Same car as Armageddon. It says 400 miles from new, and then they even got a picture of it coming off the assembly line. So it's basically like a brand new car still. It's a nice Mach 1 right here. This is what me and Stuart used to drag race. It's got the 351 Cleveland in it. I guess it has a Cleveland, could have a modified in it.
Yeah, I love that car, man.
Nah, it says it's got a Windsor in it. I'm surprised. Usually they put a Cleveland in these things. But this is what me and old Stuart used to street race. A car like this. Here's now one of them old Ford trucks. That's what I like right here. You know what's funny too, man? You know what's funny about these old trucks right here? So check this out. My dad used to have a truck like this too. So these fenders look like they got a bow in them. But you got to look at them. Look down this thing. It's a bow in them from the factory. They're not straight. See how that kind of comes to a point?
What's the reason for that?
It's just the way they were built.
But if you look at the body lines, none of this stuff. See how it's got a gap there and it's tight here? You wouldn't believe the phone calls we get from people who complain about shit not lining up. I'm like, if you look at it from the factory, none of it lines up.
It's probably just how it was built back in the day.
Right.
Yeah. So you can look, even the door has a kick out in the door. That's just how they are from the factory there. These when they built trucks.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had me about 10 of these things like this.
Okay.
I drive these trucks. I'm retired of the new trucks I drive.
Dude, look how long these aisles are. Another aisle. Another aisle. Let's just walk down one. This place is crazy, boys. Dude, holy shit. All these parts, all these cars. They just gave me confirmation that we're able to come up here and shoot some more videos, possibly talk to the owner, see if we're able to fire up some of these old cars. How fucking cool would that be to be able to come up here? Look at these. All different kind of lines, stainless lines, everything. Look, you're still walking down the aisle. Hit you a couple more of these. But anyways, back to the subject. See if we can get a hold of them. That's how you know this place is too big.
What's this, sir?
Yeah, that's how you know a place is too big. You got a bike to ride around. He's going to pick up parts on the bike. But that would be awesome if we're able to come back up here, shoot a couple more videos, possibly fire up some of these old cars. Even, what about the cars back from the future? See if we can get that fired up. Mach 1. There's some cool stuff up here, boys. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I am from Florida. I've lived here all my life, and I didn't even know this place was here. Dude, how awesome is this place, bro? Look at this thing back here. Y'all got to see the car from Back to the Future. You got to see the Burt Reynolds car. You got to see the car that Ford was supposed to destroy back in the day because it didn't pass production. And they actually got it and they brought it here. You seen my man Joe? He did just tell me we're able to come back up here on the weekends to be able to shoot some more videos. He's going to talk to the owner. He's going to see if we're able to fire some of these bad boys up and just have some more fun with it. Maybe we'll get the owner in on some videos, have him talk about how he started to where he has gotten to this point now. But dude, just look at this thing. Look how nice it is. 500,000 plus square foot footage on this building, boys. All AC. Check that out up there. Over 300,000 square foot is for the shipping over there on the other side. The guys are over there riding around on motorcycles, bicycles, little skateboards, just trying to get around the building to be able to pick up parts, take it back up to the front because they do ship stuff out nationwide. Look at this thing right here. Whole Thunderbird. Got a old Pontiac right there. Make sure, boys, if you haven't done already, subscribe to the channel, like this video, drop a comment down below. Which car do you think is the best car out here on the floor? And what car do you think costs the most? Check out that Ford GT right there. My buddy Dan Schoening would love this. That is crazy. It's even got a signature on it. I don't know who signed it, but wow. Holy shit, dude. I hope they let us fire some of this stuff up. I hope they let us actually go drive some of them. Bro, 50 millionth Ford. This was the 50 millionth car that they made in production. Look. That's how you know this place is too big. This 1959 Galaxy, built April 29, 1959, is the actual 50 millionth Ford produced. After being displayed at the Ford Rotunda and the annual stockholders meeting in May, it embarked on a commemorative 4,100-mile trip across America, reenacting the famous 1909 ocean-to-ocean race won by a Ford Model T. Retired to the Henry Ford Museum. This milestone car was sold into private hands in 1980, acquired by its current owner in 2008. This car is a completely original, unrestored, and has traveled approximately 10,100 miles from new. It is still wearing its original tires. Wow, bro. Holy shit. Check out this stuff. Look at this thing. See, now I could drive something like this. I like that color right there. Man, I might just make the race car that new color right there. That thing right there looks nice. Look at these old cars. Old Lincoln. Wow, bro. This is crazy. Alright, boys, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. We're going to pick up Dad's parts real quick. We're going to head back to the house. I guarantee you I will be coming back here again soon. I will be trying to make more videos. I'll be trying to get more interactive with this whole entire building facility. It's got a bunch of great people out here working, but we're gonna go back. We're gonna start putting the parts on Dad's new truck so we can get it painted, get everything situated, so Dad's able to sport that thing around town too, while I sport the race cars. I got the race cars, very expensive hobby. He's decided he wanted to buy some trucks. He actually said he wanted to buy something like this, like a wagon. Could y'all see my dad driving something like that? So anyways, make sure you subscribe, make sure you drop a comment down, like this video, turn that bell notification on, and I'll see y'all at the next video, boys.